Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James was named Western Conference Player of the Month for February, the NBA announced. Donovan Mitchell of the Cleveland Cavaliers took home the same honors in the Eastern Conference, while James' Lakers teammate Austin Reeves was also a nominee in the West. Even at the age of 40, James continues to play at an extremely high level for the Lakers. Regardless of who is in the lineup for the Lakers, LeBron is ready to bring it every night, and that was evident in the month of February. James played in 11 of the Lakers' 12 games last month and led the team to an 10-2 record, averaging 29.3 points, 10.5 rebounds, 6.9 assists, and 1.2 steals, while shooting 55.5% from the field and 44.3% from three-point range. In addition to what he has done offensively, LeBron has been playing at a high level defensively as well, so much so that Lakers head coach J.J. Redick recently said he is deserving of an All-NBA defensive team nod. The Lakers have held their opponents to 102 points or fewer in 7 straight games, and James has played a big role in that. Not only is James the Western Conference Player of the Month for February, but he is arguably working his way into the MVP conversation for what he has been doing all season. LeBron has played in 55 of the Lakers' 59 games, averaging 24.8 points, 8.0 rebounds, and 8.0 assists, while shooting 51.8% from the field and 39.1% from deep. This marks James' third Western Conference Player of the Month award in his time with the Lakers, as he also brought it home in back-to-back months in January and February of 2020. The Lakers, of course, went on to win the championship that season. As previously mentioned, a big reason for the Lakers' success over the last month has been their defense. They notably have held 7 straight opponents to 102 points or fewer, and LeBron James knows that end of the floor is key for them right now. "That's just us," James said. "I mean, it is who we are at this point. We hang our hat on our defense because you can't always understand or know what's going to happen offensively as far as your shooting or whatever the case may be. Obviously, we didn't shoot the ball well tonight or as well as we would like to, but defensively is where we hang our hat. It's going to give us a chance to win every night." The Lakers' offense is coming around as Luka Doncic gets more comfortable, which makes them a dangerous team if they can keep defending at this level. Why LeBron James deserves to be in the MVP conversation. Given his recent play on both sides of the floor, it's time to discuss LeBron James as a legitimate MVP candidate. There are many reasons for the Lakers' recent surge in the Western Conference. You can credit this run by the acquisition of Luka Doncic in early February, the buy-in from the players into J.J. Redick's system, or the emergence of Austin Reeves as an elite on-ball player. All of these options are good ones, but often, when given multiple choices, there is a clear answer. And if you want to know the driving force behind the Lakers thriving, you need only look at the kid from Akron, LeBron James, for the answer. Let's start with the raw stats first. He's averaging 24.8 points, 8.0 rebounds, and 8.6 assists per game. And LeBron's scoring and rebounding have only increased since the Anthony Davis trade. Since the shocking move for Luka, James is averaging 26.4 points and 9.3 rebounds. This is very close to the type of production he had for the Miami Heat during his 2012-13 MVP season. However, that was when he was 28, which is typically around the prime of a great NBA player's career. He's doing this now as the oldest player in the league at 40. Okay, those are good numbers, but LeBron is always a 25-5-5 player. Why is this MVP worthy? Well, the defensive level matches his offensive play. Recently, coach J.J. Redick commended LeBron for his defense, saying he's been playing at an All-NBA defensive level for the past 6 weeks. While All-NBA is strong, it is fair. LeBron is unrecognizable on the defensive end compared to early in the season. With Anthony Davis gone, he's embraced his defensive responsibilities. LeBron is leading by example, running players off the three-point line, committing to his defensive switches and keeping this defensive collectively on a string while remaining a vocal leader, directing his teammates on that end of the floor as well. At 40, he's still giving us defensive highlights. LeBron is pulling off his chase-down blocks, but not during random plays in games that don't matter. He's doing it during clutch moments against playoff contenders. While team defense is harder to quantify as offense, it's clear the Lakers have been a tough team to score against. Since the AD trade, the Lakers have had the second-best defensive rating in the NBA at 106.4, and over the past 7 games, no team has been able to score more than 102 points on the Lakers. Los Angeles has gone 6-1 during this span. By raising his offensive ceiling and defensive floor, LeBron is displaying the best version of himself. He's the biggest reason the Lakers have continued winning games despite trading away a cornerstone and dealing with injuries and a tough schedule. Of all the NBA awards, MVP is one of the most argued and, frankly, narrative-based. Those plot points are in LeBron's favor for the first time in years. One of the unwritten rules is that you have to be on a contending team to win MVP. After all, how important are you if your team isn't any good? The Lakers currently sit as the number 2 seed in the West, so very few players can make a case that they impact winning at the highest level more so than LeBron does. Another aspect of value to a team is leadership. Are you the main guy on a winning team? Leadership is a lot like art, you know it when you see it. LeBron is unquestionably the leader of the Lakers, and even as they bring in an all-NBA talent in Luka, LeBron has remained the sun everything in Los Angeles orbits around. He's still the statistical and vocal leader, and, if there is any tension caused by adding a 25-year-old star, then LeBron deserves an Academy Award for hiding it. At every opportunity, he's been vocal about his excitement in bringing in Luka. He was rocking the Doncic t-shirt during his Lakers debut and even allowed Luka to be the last name announced during the starting lineups. These may seem like small, trivial things. However, they show an understanding of the moment and situation and a willingness and desire to share the spotlight and attention. Currently, MVP appears to be a two-man race between Nikola Jokic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Both players are having historic seasons that are, admittedly, more impressive than LeBron's. Joker is averaging a triple-double with 29.2 points, 12.6 rebounds, and 10.4 assists per game, and SGA is leading the league in scoring with 32.3 per game, and his Oklahoma City Thunder are steamrolling the West. The Lakers are the closest team to the Thunder in the conference, and they are 10.5 games behind. However, what LeBron is doing at this age is unprecedented and elite, placing the Lakers in the title discussion. That's worthy of MVP consideration, and when you are looking at the players that positively impact their team, you only need one hand to count the people ahead of LeBron, and you'll likely have a finger or two to spare. Lakers legend backs LeBron James for MVP, says the NBA snubbing him would be a vital mistake. One former Lakers champion endorsed LeBron James for MVP this season, as he is doing something that has never been seen before. It's hard to believe that LeBron James is 40 years old. The four-time NBA champion is still playing an elite brand of basketball that few can replicate. One analyst believes LeBron James is embracing Luka Doncic in a way he hasn't any other teammate. And given how Doncic has elevated his game, it's easy to understand why. Kevin Garnett recently claimed that James being the second option behind Doncic gives the Lakers a significant advantage. The Lakers have completely transformed into a contender this season. And Robert Horry believes LeBron James should be rewarded for that. Robert Horry, LeBron James for MVP. Speaking ahead of the Los Angeles Lakers game against the LA Clippers, Robert Horry addressed LeBron James' MVP aspirations. He noted that James, who currently ranks 5th on the NBA's MVP rankings, should be considered the favorite. Combining the factors such as his age and the impact he is making, James is a cut above the other candidates. If LeBron James got the same calls as SGA, he would be averaging 30-plus points a game and it'd be no question who's MVP. Because he's so much better, physically, stronger. The league doesn't want to show favoritism. He should be MVP because he's putting in that type of work. League, you'd make a vital mistake if you give that to someone other than him as of right now. LeBron James is currently averaging 24.8 points, 8.6 assists, and 8.0 rebounds this season. While his scoring numbers aren't as high, they have contributed to winning basketball. LeBron aiming for ring number 5. The Lakers, after their major win over the Clippers, now sit second in the Western Conference. This is the best the side has looked since their championship win in 2020. Fans and pundits alike are in agreement that the Lakers are genuine championship contenders. Dan Woik, a notable Lakers expert, backs them to have a real chance. The combination of LeBron James and Luka Doncic is downright frightening. Pairing two of the smartest and craftiest players in the NBA could be a recipe for success. With a 5th championship, James would only further cement himself as one of the best to ever do it. But the road ahead is no joke, as the Lakers have a tough march to get through.